Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Mike Andrew. I'm a very proud American citizen and grew up in the New England area. And for 17 years, I've lived in the Middle East, 12 or 13 of those years in Saudi Arabia, and 5 or so years in the United Arab Emirates. And I'm so disheartened and frustrated and embarrassed what I hear on the American media constantly, the way they disparage Muslim countries and the Muslim faith. It's not good. I see Christian preachers online on social media. They talk about Christianity versus Islam, and when there's a debate, I saw one the other day. The Christian guy said to the Muslim guy, "Look, before you go on your tirade, that's not going to get you anywhere in having a healthy discussion." There's another guy out there, very popular on the internet. He preaches about Christianity. And it's fine that he believes in it, but don't be so smug and arrogant, because being smug and arrogant doesn't influence me. And when people debate him about the Muslim faith, he pushes them away in a very arrogant way, and it doesn't work. Let me tell you about the Islam faith, having been exposed to it. First of all, Jesus spoke Aramaic. Historically, that's a fact. And the Aramaic word for God is Allah. And Jesus, when he prayed the same way Muslims today prayed. And Jesus never referred to himself as God, and that's written throughout the New Testament. The Blessed Trinity isn't mentioned, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Jesus never mentioned that. He focused on the power, the beauty. There's only one that's great. And Jesus prayed to him. His prayer, Our Father who art in heaven. The 10 Commandments from Moses, commandment number 1 of the 10 Commandments, one God, I'm the Lord thy God, thou shalt not bear false gods before me. Even the 5th commandment from Moses, thou shalt not kill. I mean, one of the teachings in Islam is, if you kill one innocent person, it's as if you've killed all of humanity. Muslims are not terrorists. They have been some terrorists, and when they're discovered, they deal with them immediately. And there's people in democracies that are extreme and terrorists, blowing up abortion clinics or whatever they do, burning down buildings when they disagree with some political views. Here's the thing. Do you know a Muslim cannot be a Muslim if they don't believe in Jesus? I'm going to say that again. A Muslim cannot be a Muslim if they don't believe in Jesus. They just don't think Jesus was God. They think he was a great man and a prophet. They think he's the one that's going to come back. And Jesus is mentioned, I think it's 25 times in the Quran. They believe in Mary and the Immaculate Conception. And there's a chapter in the Quran devoted to Mary and her family. They talk about in their teachings good deeds and charity could be something as simple as smiling at another person. The family, the role, the most important person in the family is the mother. The second most important person in the family is the mother. And the third most important person in the family is the mother. And women are treated incredibly well. I lived there for 17 years. I see it. And you ask any Saudi woman how they feel about their country, and they love their country, they love their religion, and they love the kingdom form of government. And speaking of the kingdom form of government, what's wrong with it? The people love the kingdom form of government. You know why? Because the kings historically have always looked out for the greater good of the country and its citizens, and they take care of their citizens all around with healthcare, transforming the country right now. They love the kingdom form of government. There's no divisiveness. It's a unified. In the United States, I mean, you watch CNN, you watch outlets, and there's hatred. It's a divided country full of hate. It's driving me crazy. I'm very disappointed, very disheartened by it. So all I could tell you is, for my 17 years living in the Middle East, I've never been treated with such kindness on an everyday basis. Kindness, respect, and hospitality. And I know I've lived there for 17 years, so please listen to what I have to say. Thank you.